Venezuela is a country located on the northern coast of South America. Its official name is the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. The country is known for its diverse culture, rich history, and beautiful landscapes, including the Andes Mountains, the Amazon rainforest, and the Caribbean coast. Venezuela is home to a population of over 28 million people, and its capital city is Caracas. Spanish is the official language of Venezuela, and its currency is the bolívar. Venezuela has a mixed economy that is heavily dependent on its oil reserves, which are some of the largest in the world. However, the country has faced significant economic challenges in recent years, including high inflation, food and medicine shortages, and a decline in oil production. These challenges have led to social and political unrest and significant migration out of the country. Venezuela has a rich cultural heritage, which is reflected in its art, music, dance, and cuisine. The country is known for its lively festivals and carnivals, including the famous Carnaval de Oro. Venezuela has also produced many notable artists, musicians, and writers, including Simon Bolivar, Arturo Uslar Pietri, and Teresa Carretilde+-O. History of Venezuela. The history of Venezuela can be traced back to the pre-Columbian period, when various indigenous groups inhabited the region. The most prominent of these were the Caribs, the Arawaks, and the Timotocuicas. In 1498, Christopher Columbus arrived in what is now Venezuela during his third voyage to the Americas. However, it was not until the 16th century that Spanish explorers and colonizers began to establish settlements in the region. In 1811, Venezuela declared its independence from Spain, and a series of wars and revolutions followed. The most prominent of these was the Venezuelan War of Independence, which lasted from 1810 to 1823 and was led by figures such as Simetiltecude and Bolívar and Francisco de Miranda. Bolívar ultimately emerged as the leader of the independence movement and became the first president of the new Republic of Gran Colombia, which included Venezuela, Colombia, Panama, and Ecuador. In 1830, Venezuela became an independent nation, and over the course of the next century, the country experienced significant political and economic upheaval. The 20th century saw the rise of various authoritarian regimes, including that of Juan Vicente Tilde, who ruled Venezuela from 1908 until his death in 1935. In the 1950s and 1960s, Venezuela experienced a period of relative stability and economic prosperity, known as the Venezuelan miracle. In the late 20th century, Venezuela faced a series of social and economic challenges, including high inflation, corruption, and political instability. In 1998, Hugo Chavez was elected president, and he implemented a series of socialist policies that led to significant changes in the country's political and economic landscape. Chavez remained in power until his death in 2013, and he was succeeded by his hand-picked successor, Maduro. In recent years, Venezuela has faced significant political and economic challenges, including hyperinflation, food and medicine shortages, and political unrest. The country has also experienced significant levels of emigration, with millions of Venezuelans leaving the country in search of better opportunities and living conditions. How strong will it be again? It is difficult to predict with certainty how strong Venezuela will be in the future, as it depends on a range of economic, social, and political factors. Currently, Venezuela is facing significant challenges, including high inflation, a decline in oil production, which has historically been a major source of revenue for the country, political instability, and social unrest. However, it is worth noting that Venezuela has a highly educated population and abundant natural resources, which could potentially be leveraged to help rebuild the country's economy and infrastructure. Additionally, there are many talented and entrepreneurial Venezuelans who are working to develop innovative solutions to the country's challenges. The road to recovery may be long and difficult, but with the right policies, investments, and leadership, it is possible for Venezuela to become a more stable, prosperous, and democratic country in the future.